Hey everyone, I'm Kelly Nyberg and welcome back to another What's Up Sioux Falls. We're downtown at 8th and Railroad in the adorable Prairie Sea here, and I am speaking with Dana, the owner of Sioux Falls Food Tours. Hi Dana.
Hi, how are you?
Great, how are you?
Great.
Well, we are so excited to be speaking with you because I actually discovered Sioux Falls Food Tours on social media. Just the power of social media. A simple Instagram post and I was like, Sioux Falls Food Tours, I had not heard of this. What is this? It sounds like so much fun. So first, tell us, what is Sioux Falls Food Tours?
Sioux Falls Food Tours takes you on a culinary adventure around Sioux Falls. So we'll have a bite here or there, like 4 or 5 stops. Try different things, maybe expand your palate, try something new. Just get to know some of the local businesses around here.
Yes, and it is every Saturday.
Every Saturday, 1 to 4.
1 to 4.
Yep.
Okay, well let's take it back a little bit. I want to hear how you got started with Sioux Falls Food Tours, how long it's been around, and how it's grown over the years.
So I answered an ad with Sioux Falls Food Tours. It said, do you like to eat and drink and talk to people? And I'm like, gosh, yes, I do like all 3 of those things. And so I answered it, and Jenna Chaplin was the owner at the time. And so I started off as a food tour guide for her, but she did mostly private parties. So office parties, birthday parties, things like that. Things got busy for her where she wanted to do more food tours of Italy, that she took tours out there. Mm-hmm. So she wanted to discontinue Sioux Falls Food Tours and asked if I was willing to take it over. So we made an arrangement and I became the owner of the business in February of 19.
And it's just been growing and blossoming ever since.
It has.
I mean, obviously you're doing well since we see you all over social media. So tell us a little bit about the tours. Which restaurants are on these tours? You don't have to name them by name, but how do you pick? I mean, this downtown food scene is insane. Every day I feel like I'm hearing of a new one. So how do you pick the restaurants or the dessert bars or the bars, and who can take advantage of this?
Well, I have 4 different routes. So we have a north end, East Bank, a center of Sioux Falls, and the South Phillips. And so really it's the restaurants around that area. So we have a walking tour, so it keeps that walking down. Mm-hmm. I try small businesses. I really shy away from corporate. Not that they don't have great food, but I want the small people to shine.
Which it's near and dear to my heart. And obviously the show, we like to feature local small businesses, so we appreciate you're doing that. And there are so many wonderful restaurants downtown that are from local people. Yeah. Now, is this for families, or would you say this is more of kind of like a date thing, or friends? Who can come?
Well, most of our tour routes are, anyone could come. It could be family-based, but it is a culinary, we're trying different things. So sometimes younger children aren't that excited about trying anything but macaroni and cheese and maybe hot dogs.
Sounds delicious, actually.
And so really towards adults, you don't necessarily have to be over 21. There are some times where we go to stops that are over 21, but I kind of keep track of who's on the tour for those, and then if not, we'll make an adjustment.
Okay. Well, I mentioned in the beginning that we are at Prairie Sea down here at 8th and Railroad, and I want to talk to the owner, and she's right over here. Kais, if you want to come on in. And so you have been connected with Dana for about 3 years. Yes. So how did you get involved with this? She said she stops here about once a month. And what is it like to be a part of the Sioux Falls Food Tours? What has it done for your business?
Well, so I met Dana, and I had sort of the similar qualifications as her. I like to talk, I like to eat, I like to eat. So we got along very well. And I actually subbed and did a couple of her food tours for her. And it was amazing to me because it took me to places that I never would have gone to. I don't drink, so one of the stops was Wiley's, and they have phenomenal steak tips there, but I never would have gone in there to try that if I hadn't gone on the tour.
Right, because you thought, oh, it's just a bar, it's just going to be for drinking.
Exactly. So in terms of what it's done for my business, Dana is amazing. She knows the entire culinary scene. She really has her thumbprint on the beat downtown here. And she brings all sorts of groups in here, and we get to experiment and play with different desserts. And you know, as a small business owner, these are uncertain times, you know, all the cost increases and the pandemic, and we're never sure what tomorrow is going to bring. And so to have someone that is just a vibrant part of downtown, putting the word out there for your business and bringing new people in that the same like Wiley's for me, they may not have necessarily come into here. Because while we say dessert bar, we have no alcohol here.
Yeah.
And we're kind of on alcohol row on the East Bank.
Yeah,
so,
you are.
But, you know, after you've done your drinking and you're hungry, this is the place to go, excuse me. So, it's been great being involved with the food tours, and We look forward to our long-term friendship.
Yes, absolutely. I can't wait till my boyfriend gets back from the military and we can go on this food tour together and hopefully stop here too.
Save room for dessert.
It's save room for
dessert first.
Dessert is my
That's the
favorite thing.
tour tonight. We're starting with dessert.
Starting with dessert.
Yum, yum, yum. I could eat dessert all day. Anyway, not good for my health. Gotta get in shape sometime. How do people get a hold of you if they want to get involved and join a Sioux Falls food tour?
Well, on our website, SiouxFalsFoodTours.com, all the tours are there. You can buy a ticket. There are also events created on our Facebook page that you can get to that same link into our website.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time today and for Kai's time. I know she had to run, but we appreciate it so much just learning more about something so unique in downtown Sioux Falls that people can enjoy. So if you want to do something different, hit up Sioux Falls Food Tours. And again, she mentioned where you can find them. And of course, thanks again for tuning in to another What's Up Sioux Falls. We'll see you next week.